given the limited ability of a large number of SMEs in terms of their investment abilities, in terms of their ability to deploy manpower for implementation, given all the limitations, but given all the advantages which cloud and SaaS brings, do they inevitably stumble into cloud and SaaS environment? As a vendor and as a veteran of the services industry, what's been your own experience, and how can they ensure that SMEs can ensure that they don't make those kind of mistakes? That it's a well thought out process when they actually move to this kind of models.
Actually, one of the things most of the SMEs start doing when they want to do something in the IT is they have a very small budget for IT, and they don't do much of the strategization of what they need and how they have to implement that. Unfortunately, there are people who are friends, relatives, who will have something of their interest, and then they will start pushing that kind of a software or hardware into their companies. In most of the cases I have seen this. If I go to a SME client and ask him, why did you choose this? Say, my friend said, or my son-in-law said this, or my father-in-law gave me this. So without even doing some of the activities, they plunge into this, and then there is a mess out of it. And it's very difficult for them to come out of that mess. That's why when I was giving my opening remarks, I was telling that the cloud and the technologies have got a leveling field. Now we don't trust any of the suggestions which we get from others. We also want to see what is happening on the net and see if there is anything in advertisement which has come for this, which again, without having a proper IT strategist, it would be very difficult for that person to make sure what he wants. So ultimately, I believe that there has to be a good planning. Then only we will be able to take advantage of the technologies which are available in the market. If there is no planning, then obviously people who come to us as experts, people would have burnt their fingers quite a few times before they actually come onto the right software or right IT infrastructure in their organization. So I think there is a need for more and more knowledge sharing among the SMEs. And then say, this is the experiment which I have done, and you can go ahead with this. But as Mr. Bharat Goenka told, that if there is a SME which is very capital intensive, the amount of money which they spend on IT is negligible, and they can afford to have their own kind of systems inside. But if it is a SME which is more service oriented and doesn't have much of the assets, then it may be better to go for the cloud and have instead of a fixed asset, recurring asset.